Hey guys, Nick, aka the one and only Crisis YT, and today I'm going to be taking someone's question from Twitter that I thought was so freaking awesome that it deserved its own commentary. So, if you guys have questions for me, don't be afraid to ask on Twitter, and if I like them, I'll be like, hey, I'm just going to make a video about that because that's awesome. So, I'm going to do that. Sorry for the text message. But yeah, so today's topic is from Alpha Gamer 64, and he asked, do you have any tips for balancing school and YouTube? Now, I didn't take that as school and YouTube. I took that as, hey, how do you balance school and a job? Now, first off, we're going to be talking about a part-time job at McDonald's, at a car wash, at, Burger King, fast food restaurant, Walmart, whatever you have a part-time job at. We're going to be talking about that first, because more people do that than YouTube. So, if you have a part-time job and, you're constantly working and things like that, don't be afraid to talk to your manager and be like, hey, I'm currently working, a ton every week. You're working me every single day after school, and you're not working me any on the weekends, which it's nice to have the weekends off, but is it possible that I could get, a day off or 2 days off after school and work, 8 hours on a Saturday? Is that something that could happen? And most likely, if you have a decent manager, they're going to be like, yeah, most definitely. We'll work something out here. You cannot be afraid to ask someone for some help. You can't be afraid to tell someone that, hey, this is just working me to death. That being said, you might not be able to work a job and manage school as well. And if that's the case, you can't be ashamed of that. If it's a college thing and you have to have the money, it's a little bit different. In that case, you're going to have to ask your manager to just lay off the hours a little bit, and where you can get caught up with school and get all that down, and then, whenever school's over, jump back on it full time and be rocking it. So that's one way you can do it. But another way is you have to be good at time management. Now, this works for the second thing I'm going to talk about, which is the self-employment style thing that I do with the YouTube and the network and all that stuff. So, time management is extremely important, okay? For me, as soon as I get home, I'm like, do I have any homework? Is there anything that I need to do for school? If the answer is yes, I immediately do it before checking YouTube, Twitter, any of my social networks, even my email. I wait until I have my homework done. This ensures that my grades stay high and all of that stuff, and, that all works out. The same can be said for someone who's working a part-time job. You work from 3 to 9, 3 to 10 after, and you get home at 10:30 at night. Well, now you've got an hour before you have to go to bed to get your homework done. Free time's gone for you, and that sucks. You can't play any Call of Duty or anything like that, but that's part of it. You're working a job, and that's awesome. You're getting work experience, but it's hard, so you're going to have to just give up some free time. Watch Netflix while you fall asleep or something like that if you do want to, get a little bit of free time. But you have to get your homework done. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that homework's not important and it's not, needed, because most of the time it is. That being said, if you are doing the self-employment thing and 100% getting stuff done is up to you, you might want to take and schedule out time for each activity, okay? So, for example, if you get home and you have, homework, say you've got to work on an English paper, it's due Friday, it's Tuesday, we're going to get it done early because we're awesome, right? So, let's go ahead and work on it, get half of it done today, and we'll give ourselves an hour and a half to do that. So, from 4 to 5:30, I'm going to work on my English paper. That's all my homework, so that's done. Now, from, 5:30 to 7, I'm going to work on getting my YouTube video recorded, uploaded, edited, and all that stuff, okay? And then whenever that's done, the rest of the night I'm going to spend, doing social network stuff, and in my case, working on the Crisis TV Network or Crisis TV 2.0 and all that awesome stuff that's currently on my plate. But, for you, it might be whatever. Or, hey, maybe you've got some free time now and you can do that or work on that English paper some more. But actually set a timer and be like, I have an hour and a half to do this task. And if I don't get it done in an hour and a half, I have to move on to the next thing, whether I like it or not. And that is something that can really, really, really help your time management. And before you know it, you'll be getting stuff done like crazy. And you'll be like, whoa, it's 7 o'clock. Everything I need to get done is done. What do I do now? And it's an awesome feeling when that starts to happen. And, I've been at that point for a long time now, and that's why I've taken on so much stuff. And then you begin to regret taking on so much stuff. But hey, it's okay. Going back to the part-time unemployment thing, the part-time employment thing. I'm sorry, I'm jumping everywhere. Do not be afraid to, talk to your manager, which I've already said, and don't be afraid to look for something else. If your manager ends up shutting you down and says, no, you can't. I can't do that. I can't work you. I have to work you every day after school. There's no way I can work you on a Saturday. Maybe you don't need to work there. I mean, that job is not the only job in the sea. Don't be afraid to go out, find another job, secure another job, even before you quit your current job. That way, you can guarantee your income's not going to suffer and things like that. That being said, you might have to take a little bit of a pay cut. If you're at $8.25 an hour, you might have to come down to $7.75, which is 50-cent pay cut's a huge pay cut, but is it worth it to actually get some time to yourself and actually get all your homework done and grades done? I personally think it is, but the choice is up to you. If you're taking a $3 pay cut, if you're going from $10 an hour to $7, don't take that. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to figure out another way, because a job like that, especially as a younger age, is almost impossible. And if you're in college, it's a little bit different, but it's still, I wouldn't recommend quitting that. So there you guys have it. There are all of my tips and tricks for managing school and YouTube. Get your homework done as soon as you get home, and then leave the rest of the time to do whatever you want. And if you're working at a part-time job, as soon as you get off work or any breaks that you have at work, use that for homework and getting all that stuff done. That way you don't have to worry about it when you get home. Nevertheless, guys, I'm Crisis YT. How do you deal with school and a job? And if you don't have a job, are you going to get a job? What is your dream job? That's what, if you don't have a job, what is your dream job? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you do have a job, what tips do you have for people that, work and go to school and stuff like that? Let me know all that in the comment section down below. I'm Crisis YT, and I'm out, guys. Peace. And here are two videos you guys may have missed. On the left is how to install a Minecraft texture pack in a minute. Go check out that video and learn how to install Minecraft texture pack in a really quick and short tutorial that I think will help you out. And on the right is what kill streaks are new in Call of Duty Ghost, and that does feature a Call of Duty Ghost gameplay, so go check out that video if you want to know what's new in the new Call of Duty. Nevertheless, guys, I'm Crisis YT. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. I'm out. Peace.